All right, I'm up. Check, check. All right, everybody. Well, I know there's nobody here yet, so I'm just going to start playing with this bag of pennies while I'm waiting on y'all. Still nobody. Wasn't saying you had to be there. I was saying there's still nobody. That's what I wasn't complaining. I was just saying a minute in, I've got nobody. It's okay. I got $50 worth of pennies in front of me. Trying to get them open. Hey, there we go. Anybody home? Nobody home. That just gives me a chance to go ahead and move everything where I want it. Well, nobody's here. Don't know how it's working. Hey, somebody's here. Whoever that just walked in, go ahead and say hi if that's Sheila. Hi, Sheila. It's not Sheila. Oh, right. So who's that? Well, welcome to the stream. We got a giant bag of pennies we're trying to cut open here without cutting everything off. Just trying to get some of this tape out of the way while we're waiting on some people to show up so we can get started. Gonna go ahead and search some pennies. It's $50 worth we got right here. We're just trying to get this all sorted out. These pennies came from PA from the looks of it. Oh, black cat. What? Bird. I see. This is corn lock. So I got through that first one. Looks like we got a second bag to go through. These are packaged very well. They did make a trip from Pennsylvania to me, I believe, wherever they came from. Well, get out of there. No, black cat. Nope, nope. No, sir. You're not going to play with that bag. That bag's big enough for you to get in. Not big enough for you to breathe in. Sorry, buddy. My bird's piping up. Anybody ever comment? I still don't see any comments. Why is it not showing comments? What? Is there a comment? Private chat, post a comment. Let's post a comment. Say hi. As you come in. Hey, thank you. I see one comment. All right, so the comments are working, so I know it's not just me, but one person in the stream. And we're going to be working on this. I'm going to let this run for a while, and we're just going to go ahead and start sorting pennies. And as we go, we'll have some pennies going. All right, so these are sealed. So that's good. I can see they're all nice and sealed up. So at some point, they were sealed together. 6/28 the date, one bag, one of one. So hopefully we can find some stuff in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull this back and I'm just going to make a slit right here in the middle so we can get into them. We're going to find some finds. We're looking for some Wheaties, some regular ones. I'm going to have a couple piles here to start off with, and at some point I'll go ahead and I'll grab some other ones. I'm going to separate copper I'm going to separate Wheaties, of course. I'm going to look for some of these special ones, so I might make them piled up by decades. We'll see what we do here. So first thing I want to run through is grab all these ugly shield scents as I flip through, because shield scents will make a separate pile for shield scents. And then the next thing I'm going to do is go through here and grab anything older than 1982 and go from there. We got so first two we got a 74, a little bit of red brown. And the next one we got is a 72D. Let's set those over here. This is zinc, that zinc, that zinc, that zinc. All right, lots of zinc. Okay, so all the rest is zinc, so let's make a zinc pile. We're going to look for, we want to separate our 83s, 84s, 2000s. That's no good. 97, that's not one. We're going to separate out the ones we want to come back and look at another time. I've got the Rob Fine. I'm going to turn it. Oh, I'm not pointed at me. Okay. There, I'm back. All right, let me switch cameras. Had it going good, Armando, but hey, Jimmy, how you doing? We had this all set up, and then somebody came to adjust the cameras, and we messed everything up. So let's see what I can do. Here we go. I'm sorry, I get to look at my ugly mug while I figure this out. All right, we got a big old big old bag of pennies here. We're just getting started. I'm going to be doing a lot of sorting and talking while we go on. I'm going to start some copper pennies and sort some stuff out. This bag is a $50 bag, so it's a big bag. So I got some pennies for us to look at. So hopefully you go ahead and see this stuff. You should be seeing the pennies now. All right, so we'll get back to what we're doing. Don't normally hunt, but don't normally do live hunts, but being that we're all bored with not having, a lot of us don't have pennies, and I came across a big old bag of them, I figured I'd share while I go ahead and search through some of these yucky ones. There's a lot of pennies I don't have. As most of y'all know, I'm a stacker, not a collector as much. So I'm just trying to branch myself out, of course. All right, so these right here, I need to get up. Can you go? Oh, she went outside. Okay, well, Miss Semiron went outside. I'll get her when she comes back in. So we got a whole bunch of pennies here. We're looking for Wheaties. We're looking for copper, of course. This is a 1968 D. I just pulled randomly right out of there. 68D. And it's not focusing. 68D. Okay. So I'm going to pull my copper aside and put that on one side because I'm going to keep my copper. That's a 1970 P. But whoop, run away. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to check through. So we're going to pull all the shield scents out because we all know that shield scents aren't a great penny. God, some of these pennies are just so nasty so quick. That's the problem with zinc pennies. They're definitely not as durable as copper ones. And if you disagree with me, speak up. Let me know how you feel about these gorgeous zinc shield scents. Hey, Kellanell, how you doing? So we'll make a big old stack of shield scents and see what we can find as we go along here. All right, so we got, those three were ones I need to search later. I'm going to go through and search some of these later after we get done sorting these. Go back and look through them, find some more out about them. Like I said, this is the first time through, so I'm kind of looking for, that's an 82. It's pretty sure it's a copper one, but it's an 82. That's a 65. That's a zinc. Tell by the feel. It's a 73. The look, the feel of copper, the metal of our lives. And that's a 72. So we've already started with a nice little pile of copper over there. And that's 82s to be weighed. And then that's another 82. But see, that 82 is probably zinc. That feels like zinc just from the texture. But I'll still weigh it. That's a 99, but it's an ugly 99. I'm just going to pass that one on. I don't know what that one is. It's ugly in zinc. That's a 91. There's a 79. It goes over in the copper pile. 98. That's a decent looking 98 to go over in that pile. 96. 91, 2001. That's an 88. There's an 87, the year I graduated from high school. It's not in that bad shape. Let's set that up there. Maybe I can find a better one as we hunt. Just something to do. 2008. Another 88. 2001. 90. 85D. That's nothing spectacular. 96. 85. 89. Yeah, I'm going to save them until they let us melt them, probably. Armando, I do have that big old forge outside, but I don't want to melt any unless I'm making something jewelry related until I can. These are all zinc discards. I just sit over there reaching back in the bag. I haven't found a weedy yet, but like we said, we're just getting started. Hopefully there's still some Wheaties in here. So let's do our quick scan through here, pull out our shield scents. Hey, Big Country. How you doing, buddy? I might pull a Big Country beer out of my fridge, but I don't have the Big Country size. I got the little country size. Hello, Black Cat. Black Cat just decided to dive bomb the table and take off after another cat. So, all right, but we definitely got this big old bag. There's another shield scent. This handful looks like it's mostly zinc. That's a 2001. That one's 81. Not surprising. 90. 74. 95. That's a double dye verse backside. We'll hang on to that to check with the microscope. 2001. 89. That's yucky. I don't even care. 2005. Yucky. Yucky is a technical term for we don't want to put it in our books, just in case you're wondering. Some people actually call it a fish. They say it's crappy, but I don't blame fish for my pennies. You know what they say about guys with big hands, don't you? We need big gloves. All right, Got Boost. Hey, Got Boost, how you doing? We're checking out pennies today. Looking through a whole big old fat bag full of them. It's a $50 bag size. We definitely are needing each one of us who can get our hands on stuff when we get a chance to search it to share it with everybody, because the sheer number of pennies aren't out there right now. So circulate. I mean, I can get my hands on uncirculated pennies, but that doesn't do me any good. Really, it doesn't. All right, so let's go through here. So that's a 97. That's nothing. 2002. 90. That's a 96. 07. So far, we haven't got a lot of finds just yet. Got a small handful of copper going. And pretty much nothing else right this second. That's a 99. That goes over in that pile. That's an 81. That's a nice looking 81, though. A little shiny. Red brown. But it goes in the copper pile. How much of a lag time is there? 1, 2. I'll put my hand up. We're going to count off. We'll count off some seconds. I just want to see how much lag we got. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you ever see 10 seconds? About a 10, about 8 to 10 second lag there. That's a good looking 98. 2002 goes over there. And that goes over here. So that goes in our discard pile. Still haven't found that first Wheatie yet in this $50 bag. So we're going to grab another. I'm only grabbing a little. Oh, there's one right there. Speak of the devil. Talked it up. There's the back of it. Doesn't look like bad. It doesn't look bad, so it's probably going to be a newer one. Let's flip it over and see what we got. Can we get it to focus? Yep. I can't read it. 51, is that what that says? 41. 1941, our first Wheatie. Good job. First Wheatie for the day. Set that up here out of our way. I don't know where exactly I'm going to put it, but that'll be a good start right there. We got a Wheatie. Yay, Wheatie. Woo! We get 25 likes, and I'm going to reach into my jar of tricks over here and pull something out for us to give away. I put a whole bunch of Indian heads in there, so I might reach out and grab an Indian head. I could grab a nickel, though, so there's just like 21 nickels in there. So it's either going to be a boon or a bust. And I'll throw a couple random foreign coins in there as well. I don't know if people like foreign coins, but we kind of ordered a whole bunch and we're having fun. And the next one that we get, we're going to do a video on that as well. We had a lot of fun with it, and I still haven't sorted everything. So it's one of those things where the way you do it is pretty much sort out by what you recognize, what you can read, and you end up with a whole bag of Asian coins that you're going, you need Coinoscope for. So you can't really do that while you're online. So I probably would do everything but the Coinoscope coins. That's a weigh me coin. Okay. The Coinoscope. What's that? Hey, Southern Coin. How you doing, man? Told you I had a bag of black market pennies. So we were kind of joking on Discord, on DA's Discord, about having a black market for pennies. And yeah, I got these from somebody. So as far as I'm concerned, these are black market pennies. I didn't get these from the bank, but they got them from a bank. So, and my cats are taking over. I don't have many foreign silver, and if I got foreign silver, I would probably be keeping them myself. There's a 2,000 for the 2,000 stack. All right, we'll set this over in this pile. Let's reach in and see if we can pull out another Wheatie. Uh-oh, something just dropped, but that wasn't a wheat cent necessarily. All right, it was an 88, so that can go over there. All right, grabbing some of the shield cents out. That's a 62 for the copper pile. That's a yucky. Look at that. That's a 2017, and it's already tore up. God. Yeah, that was the rim damage. It got rim damage on it, so it's crazy. 76, 69 out of, there's a mint mark. It looks like Denver, Delaware. Listen to me. Nothing good comes out of Delaware, except for one casino I go to. I haven't been there in well over a year, though. What's that? Hey, Zach. Hey, it's going good so far. Hey, Copportunity. How you doing, buddy? Nice seeing you, man. Zach Lane, the hunt's just getting started. This is a big bag. It's a $50 bag of pennies. So I'll be here a while. I'm just trying to share the search. Right now, at this point of the search, it's kind of a little boring. What was that about? Someone don't know their job if your rim got damaged. Whoa, that's an adult one. Love it though. I appreciate it. Somebody wouldn't know their job if your rim got damaged. You're definitely 100% correct. If that they were banging on the wrong rim, that would be the other problem. That's a 92. Looked like a 72, but the color wasn't right. So I just need to keep looking. That one's yucky. That's a 79. That goes over there. It would look good. The front looks really good, but the back. Oh, is that what it is? I got the magic word opportunity. Is that what it is? Yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by, even if you don't hang around for long. But we're gonna be here. I'm gonna be here in quite some time to get through these because this is a lot of pennies. I don't normally do penny hunts, so it's kind of fun, exciting for me. There's a 76 over there. Most of my penny hunts have been let me buy a roll of Wheaties and go through the Wheaties. I'm doing it the traditional way, the hard way today, and the more rewarding. There's a 99 that goes over in that pile. An 07. Nope, that's nothing special. Nothing special. This one's got a burnt black cross on it. So, who do we need to talk about? Who's going up here? Anything good being said? Let me look. We'll put that up for a while. Yeah, I'm pulling all those aside right here. I got a stack of them, and I'm going to go back and check those with the microscope. I also got a 95s here. The 92s I haven't been pulling, so let me grab those too. Oh man, EC, that's so bad. I'm sorry. I feel for you. I don't do halves yet. I could afford to do them. I just don't. I have new relationships with banks, and I'm really not comfortable with them yet. So I'm just asking for nickel boxes because I'm trying to do nickels. And the pennies I get, usually I can grab a bag of pennies from work if I need them. That's a 1980. That's copper. 04. Let's try them and do them in my hand. That's a 96. That's nothing. That's an old copper penny with some 81 with some damage. There's a 78D. Another copper penny. So I'm just trying to figure these penny things out. I'm not as fast as everybody else. There's a 2020D in pretty decent shape. Well, no, let me take that back. It's beat up once you really look at it. First inspection, it looks good, but then you take a really good look at it and you're like, yeah, never mind. Yeah, it's one of them cars that you just, oh, that looks good. And the closer you get to it, yeah, you can do this, you can do that. There's a 2000 for the pile. There's an 89 for the zinc pile. I haven't seen a single 2009 yet. If I found war nickels in a penny roll, I'd be doing awesome. Straight up. But in my searches, usually when we do nickel boxes, I usually find at least one nickel in a nickel box, a war nickel, in my area. And usually, if we split a box because a lot of times the wife and I will split a box when we do it. I get the war nickel. It's just the way it works. She'll get the older stuff, the older one, but I'll get the war nickel. It's copper penny. It's 82 for the weigh scale. That goes over that way. That was a shield cent. 81D. Oh, that's a good looking. That's kind of a shiny 68 red brown. Kind of shiny red brown 68. That's not bad. I'll set that one up there. Check it against what we have in our book. Some more zinc cents. Another shield cent. Another shield cent. Another shield cent. Another shield cent. Sound like a broken record cent. There's a couple more. Oh, we got a Canadian. We got us a Canada. Canada. Straight from Canada. And it's got the Queen on there. And this is a newer one because she's got some neck injuries going on there. This is from 1993. And it looks little toner. All right, so we'll set that aside. That's our Canana-Dana-Dan. Rosanna-Dana-Dana. Of course, if you're old enough to know that, who that is, you're probably at least my age, if not older, because Rosanna-Dana-Dana was a little bit before before I was watching much Saturday Night Live. And we got us a road rash. Let's see if we can figure out the year on it. It says 1996. That one's going to go in the chuck me back pile. 07, 89, 98D. 98P is the one we want, so that can go back in the pile. 2007, 93, that's not a year we want. 71, that goes over in the copper pile. 89, and I've got the mat down here to help me. I just got to start figuring this stuff out. 2005. That looks like copper, and it sure is 19. Oh no, maybe not. I'm gonna put that in the way pile because that has potential to be something wrong. 86 and another 87. Excuse me, Rosebud. How you doing, Rosebud? Welcome to the show. We're looking at some pennies today. Got a big bag. I'm just reaching in, grabbing handfuls, pulling it out, sharing the wealth. Making a big spill. Dropping my good stuff all over my bad stuff. All right, go back to making it. All right, we got a 78 here. That goes in the copper pile, of course. Another 82 goes in that one. That's definitely looked like a copper one to me. 89, nothing special. Nice shiny 2021 out of Philly. Goes right in the junk pile because it's just think, hey, we got a dime. Hey, we just made 9 cents. Dang, it's not silver, but we got a dime. If it had been silver, I would have been so awesome. Would have been so awesome, and people would have been saying you're lying, and you know how that works. But I don't care. You guys know I'm not after anything but have a couple good seconds. 96, 68 copper one, kind of a brownish red. Got a little bit of red still left to it. Not a bad looking coin. Let's set that over in the giant copper pile. 02. Let's see. We got some of these. I see some shields. Oh, this section doesn't have much shields right here. There's 3 of them. All right, let's take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. We got a 68D. We got a 82D. That goes up in that pile. We got another copper penny here from 1960. And I just got my old man reminder. My old man reminder is it's bedtime, but I don't have to work tomorrow, so I don't have to go to bed. Because, I'll stay up with y'all and chat all night long and do all kinds of stuff. So I got an old man reminder to say, you need to get to bed so you can get your beauty rest. Because, sometimes I'm ugly without my beauty rest. 1962 goes into the copper pile. Found another shield cent that goes over there. There's a 70 copper. Oh, check that out. What is that? Oh. Hey, Lambo. Check the back of this one out. I might have to keep that one just to keep it. See what the other side looks like. The 1985 zinc coin. Hey, EPUB. Yeah, this is my black market penny bag, EPUB. I don't know where I got it, but look at that cool thing that came out of that. I think we're going to put this in our ugly book. It's not ugly, but it needs a home. What do you think? What do you think there, Mr. C. Miron? Ugly bag? Ugly for you? Other side's fine. It doesn't. The other side. I kind of like this one. I think we're going to keep this one. Pretty sure she's going to take it and put it in the ugly book. Yeah, that'll work. So we're going to set that one aside. Yep. Somebody I know sells these from time to time, and they they came in today, so I wanted to share the wealth and do some pennies with everybody. And I'm not publishing that person's name because I don't know if he has any more. But if you find him and he feels like telling them, he can say where I got them from. But I'm not gonna publish him right now because I might want to go and do this again. I want to make sure he has some more if I do. Yeah, it's strategic. It's definitely a strategic nameless thing because you want to be able to make sure you can get more before that person goes ahead and sells out if you choose to. These, like I said, you got to pay some money to get these shipped. They're not cheap to ship. 32 pounds of of coins across country. But it's definitely appreciated. I'm having fun so far. I do have an order coming in that shipped out today for 5 pounds of foreign coins. Um, and like I said, there's another 1970. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a video with that. I mean, you guys are more than welcome to join me because right now it's hard for everybody to get coins. So whatever we get, it's kind of fun to have a little community spirit going on. Share the love because we're all in this crap together. And right now it is crap. There's another 95. I still think there's forces beyond our knowledge involved in this coin shortage as well, and I can't control it. I doubt most of y'all can control it, so we're just along for the ride. So nothing I can do about it other than cast my vote for the same party that I cast this year and hope they do better next year. And hope they do. At some point, there's an 82 for that pile. What's that? All right, Southern Coin, you have a good night, buddy. And I still have your thing. I meant to show you this. Hopefully, you're still here. I wanted to show this to you. I don't know if I showed you what I did with your flip. Oh, I pulled it out. Did I really pull it out of here? Oh, there it is. When you buy something from Southern Coin, he sends these really little cute stickers. So I put it in a flip. So it's actually awesome. So you got Southern Coin right there. There's some gems in that bag. I just bought out the bank on Monday. Shipping is crazy high. How is the condition of the box? Everything I got, seriously, EPUB, I have no issues. The only issue I had was I sent a text message home for Mr. Seymour on not to pick up the box because she has a bad back and 15 pounds is what her limit is. So I sent this message and got this one back. Too late. I already picked it up. I didn't pay attention. It said heavy. I didn't think it was that heavy. So no, I wanted that. I wanted to keep. That's the first one I got, so I wanted to keep it. I like to keep people's stickers. I have a sticker to. Where did I put it? I got an EPUB sticker today, so somebody was putting one and one together. I just confirmed it probably for them. Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, you know what? She might hate you, but that's her problem. You know why? You're keeping her, you're paying her bills. And being totally honest, so far I'm very happy with what I've got. I know what they cost, and I know how much it is to ship. So there's no complaints at all. Just like I said, just the wife wasn't very happy. And so far I've made 9 cents at the very least. So, that's a plus. I got 9 cents of the money I spent to ship it back. All right, so we're looking right here, and I can see 2 Canadians right here. I was reaching for that. There's 2 Canadians. That's a younger one. That's a 1989. It's not a young head, but it's definitely a younger Canadian. Where did I put the other one? Oh, right there. All right, and then this one looks a little older. And that's in the 70s. It's not any older. It's just an older strike. So that's 2. That's our second and third Canadian of the box. And got some stuff in here to play with. I got a 91 over here. I just realized I got carried away. 2007. Let me get through this other. I get some of them. I get distracted sometimes because they get messy, and I'm like, I don't want to keep that. Who's that? I get Shiny. Yeah. That's a 97. That's a 90. Yeah, somebody no turned on red because I'm always blowing. I'm always blowing this one particular light and turning right on red because I came from a town that didn't have any non-right on red lights unless it was a special. Oh, give me that one back. And so somebody pulled the no right on red at the stoplight, and somebody just slammed on the brakes at the stop sign because he wasn't paying attention to what she said. So we have a lot of fun. We pick on each other all the time. Today was my day, evidently. There's a penny from the year that somebody was born. We're going to turn that over so nobody else gets to see it. It's copper. It might be older than dirt, but it's definitely older than me. All right, so we got what's here? 99. That goes in that pile. 02. Yeah, no, she was not born in 99. I would have gotten serious trouble if she was born in 99. Yes, I know. There's a 61D, little cruddy, but copper doesn't mind being cruddy. 64. And this is the problem with me doing penny bags. All the other ones I get to take back to work and dump in the work recycler, and they're going to love it, and they all appreciate it. But the sheer weight of copper that's going to go into a piggy bank. You know what? I didn't empty that piggy bank. Can you bring that piggy bank and empty that for me, hon? Okay. It's not a hurry. We can start putting copper into it. I got an old piggy bank that just has a little bit of coins in it because I just changed it up, dumped them in not too long ago and went through them and resorted them. We're going to put some copper in it, fill it up with copper, and so it'll never move again because it's a good penny. It's a good piggy bank. So, but it's not a piggy, but it's a good bank. There's another 95. There's an 01. 07. I still have not found an 09 in any of the in all this that I've been through. I've not found a single 09, which is like I said, that's interesting and strange at the same time. I know they didn't make as many. I know people like to take them out of circulation. So 83, 94, 94, 01, ugly zinc, 05, and those three are 89, a 98P, which will go in that pile, and another 98P, which will go in that pile. We'll go ahead and look for the white AMs on those at another time. We got 4 more right here. Let's go ahead. It's an 88, a 93, a really nasty 2015, and this green thing, 01, a little bit of water damage. Something fun to look at. Nothing special. Into the zinc pile. All right, sticking my hand. I'm going a little farther into the bag this time. See if I can pull out something. Maybe we can find something special. I got a whole big old pile of pennies right here. That's what. What's that? Hey, Muscle Shell. How you doing, buddy? So, does anybody talk to Handy Andy while we're here? Thinking about this is a couple copper ones. Let's make sure he's okay. I saw he posted something. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. I usually do most of my Handy Andy watches when I'm getting ready for sleep because his voice does not keep me awake, like I've always said. Another copper penny. Huh? Okay. Where's Billy P? I didn't see him. Hi, Billy P. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's probably the chain shorted. Everybody taking out all the 2009s, Billy P. You might be right. There's an ugly one. Got some copper. Ate off all the copper, probably. Trying to see if I can see a year on here. It's seriously damaged. I can't see a year. I think it's zinc, so it's going to go in the zinc. There's a bright and shiny 01P. I have a whole roll of those. I'm not keeping. Have you? Well, that's good. I'm glad. I hope everything's okay with Andy. You can drop me a text or on Discord if you feel we don't need to talk that much about it. I hope everything's great. I just some people we develop good relationships like Big Country and Billy P. And of course, me and Kellen have hit it off pretty well. And most of the people who are coming to my channel are probably, I would consider somebody I'd want to talk to. Um, and I care about you guys. And when stuff hits the wall, I want to know, make sure you're okay. Oh, look how pretty this one is. The 1963p. Hold on, I get this set up right. There we go. That's the front. And that's the back. That's a good looking coin.
Billy's blue everywhere. I think it's part of his avatar at this point.
Oh, Billy, yeah. If he's not blue here, that's just because I haven't. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, Big Country doesn't really care, and I would put him as one, but right now that's like too involved. Usually, me and him are goofing off and joking with each other, so it doesn't get thought of. And most of the time, we're on his page. Right now, I'm just kind of gonna stack them up, and then if we can melt them down at some point, I might melt them down. I'm a copper person. I have a copper bars. I have a big furnace. If I bump the camera, I'm sorry, guys. I have a big furnace, and I can melt them down at some point and make another copper bar. If I get to the point in my casting where I can, that was 82. If I get to the point in my casting where I can make jewelry better, that's 82D. I might try make some copper jewelry with them because you can make jewelry. I'm just not trying to. There's a fine line between what you can and can't do with melting down coins. There's an 80 that's in okay. They took my finger off the head, and there's the spot. 78. They're not going to know, but I mean, I'd be the guy to go out there and fire up the thing, and my neighbor behind me would be having a bad day and call up the law on me. Yeah, I mean the two neighbors I got next door are great, and this guy I'm talking about is actually good. He's a good guy, but he's one of those ones you don't trust 100%. So I mean, I don't mind having him back there because I'm not worried about anybody coming through that area. Yeah, and he does let my son hunt on his land. He would let me hunt on the land too if I ever had time. 1980, we moving zinc pennies all around. But he's a good guy. He does. You take hush money, or he takes hush money? Okay, yeah. Well, we're going good. That's a good looking 95 to search for the double die obverse. Set that in its stack. 03. 03. 86, 94. Wow. 92D. That's for the close AM. We're going to hang on to that one. Put that in that pile. 90. 97D. Coming to the end of this pile. Another ugly shield scent. Really nasty 94. Goes over there. 93. Millennium. 18D. And the last coin is a 7. Oh, no, I thought it was a 77. It's a 97. I can't read. All right, so I'm going to push these copper over a little bit. Push this over a little bit. Get another handful. Set them right here. Do I see anything special? Not off the top. All right, there's a copper penny. 75D. All right, there's shield. Oh, there's another dime. There's a dime. No, 97. That's 2 dimes. So we are now up 18 cents towards paying off my shipping.
So according to Rosebud, it's not illegal to melt, form, destroy, or otherwise modify U.S. coins, including pennies, unless the objective is fraudulent or with the intent of selling raw materials. Got that off.
So as long as I don't sell them, I can make a penny bar, right? I mean, I definitely could make a penny bar. Trust me, it's very easily for me to possibly do that. I do have the ability to make copper bars. Um, they're fun. It's kind of fun to get out there and melt. I need to do a video on a refurbish of my furnace because um, she sat outside and she got a little rusty. So I'm gonna heat her up and I'm gonna do some work to her, paint her up. So I'm gonna do a nice video of that. Might do that tomorrow. Make that video tomorrow if I get around to it. See, this is why I hate these shield scents. This is like 8 through all the copper that's on there, and it's just yuck. So that's kind of yucky. Not a big fan. There's a 77 copper, a 75 copper, some good copper. Well, look at that one. There's another 63. Nice and shiny. Nice and shiny. All right. That's a good looking penny. Definitely a pretty one. Some more shield scents. How was this hunting? Anyways, that's an 82 for the 82 pile. 96. That goes over in that. 03. But yeah, so this is kind of fun here so far. 07. Still haven't found that first 09 yet. That is some 90 something that I can't read. There's a shield scent. We got a couple stragglers up here who've been running away from us. Let's see where they go. That's an 86 that goes over there. That's an 04. That's a 76D. Where are we pointing? We're watching crossed arms and nobody's telling me because they're talking to my son. We got an 86. We got a 2006. What's up, big country? What's he saying? The heat difference caused too many issues. What's that? Okay, let me see. Oh, can you take a bar mold and lay pennies into it and pour molten metal on top of it? You could. I could try that. That would be kind of a cool experiment. I don't think that the with copper, it's such a high melting point. I don't think that would really. They would have a hard time sticking in there, right? The 74. It'd be fun to try though. I mean, we could do that. Probably put a torch to the mold 94, so we can go ahead and get an idea of what it's going to do. Try to get the heat up a little bit on the copper pennies, but I definitely would want to use the copper pennies to do that, not the zinc ones, because the zinc is kind of funky in there. There's an 82, two good looking 82s right back to back. Check those out. Two really good 82s. Let's set those right there. Hopefully they're copper. Hello, Silver Scorpion. How you doing? Where the pennies would still be. Yeah, I got what you were saying. The whole thing is you got to, when you're doing those molds and you're getting that temperature, that molten on it, that hot, you got to make sure it's gonna bond. So you kind of need them to keep them a little hotter. So they have the opportunity to bond. I don't know if you set them down in there and you left gaps between it where it could make this 81D, where it could make contact with the copper. It might. Well, goodness gracious, earthquake. Sorry about that, guys. Big old feet kicking stuff. Where it could get down past them. I do have a great big brand new mold that I haven't used yet. That'd be kind of interesting. But let's check that 80 out. Sorry about that. I'm getting side distracted. It's kind of shiny, like somebody painted it with a rose gold color almost. And I believe he was serious. He would definitely wants the. He would want to look at it. But I got this great big bar mold that would be interesting to try that with. I could definitely set them in the bottom and give it a shot. Worst comes to worst, we don't like it. We melt everything, take the pennies out. So that's something I'll have to write that down and make a video. Try that. We'll call it the Big Country Penny penny challenge or something silly like that. But who knows? So figured you guys would appreciate this. I know I've been bombarding everybody with these silly Pokemon. There's a 75 and 82 videos. Trying to get that into some people to check those out. Trying to get some extra views and stuff. Just something to do every day where I can just make a quick video. I can make a whole bunch of them. They're not long. Like a penny, going through a penny, this bag of penny. I'll be here until you guys decide to stop watching. So where are we at for likes? Does anybody see it? I did say at 25 likes, I'll go ahead and I'll give away a prize. And should we hit? Oh, no, hey, as long as what I'm naming after you is a bar and not a child, we'll be okay. If I was naming a child after you, there's two problems I would have. The first problem would be that it's named Big Country. The second problem is I think the wife would have a problem with it. I'm pretty sure she would, seeing as we made that particular function of our lives recreational, not procreational, a long time ago. So, yeah. So I think she'd have a small issue with that. Small issues. It's called sarcasm. Anyways, 9284. That's a decent looking 84. You can see Lincoln in the back of it. There's a big old fingerprint on it, though.
My lights never show up right, so I don't know.
What'd you say?
My lights never
Oh.
show up right.
83, 2001. What are they saying? 18 likes? Good job, guys. Appreciate the.
Mine says 2.
Yours says 2. Well, you're still here. Bill, sometimes you have to go out and come back in to get that. There's a 78. Dropping it in a 7. Nice shiny pile. 07, 83. 1980. We got a good. I will say this: we got a good amount of copper out of this so far. 76. So we're definitely getting some dirty fingers. We're definitely getting some pennies going on here. All right, what do we got coming through? 93, 85D, 2000. That goes in that pile. 1990, 14, 16. Those didn't get flipped over. 01. With that bit of information of mine, I'm thinking if she had a child named after me, then she would have to have been okay with it. It came when I came to visit in 9 months. Yeah, okay. I don't think that was the yeah. Let's just let that one go. We'll just let it go and smile. All right, Big Country, because there's really nothing. Too much information is too much information at some point. All right, so I'm reaching in and I'm grabbing another handful. Or a small handful, whatever you want to call it. And dropping it on the table. What do we got? I see that's a penny. Hey, I got a whole bunch of pennies here. You never would have guessed that. 1965. That goes in that pile. Shield cent, shield cent, shield cent, shield cent. Shield cent, shield cent, shield cent, shield cent, shield cent. Shield cent, shield cent. Shield cent. All right. Shield cent. Whole bunch of shield cents getting out of our hair. There's another one right there. Staring right at me. What? Okay. I broke his poker face. No, you didn't break my pen. Tin intoxicated again. Okay. Copper edge 20 to 30% in the bags. Lots of seniors in the area at my bank that likes to drop cans of coins. Cool. That means good chances. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, she's good with it. She knows that it was time for me to stop before I say something that she doesn't want me to say necessarily. No, she's good. She'd have been good with it about whatever I said because I wasn't going to say too much. So, Big Country, you're good as always, buddy. That's a 2000, but that one's kind of tore up. There's a 1980 penny. Another couple shield cents right there in front of us. What do we got here? We got a 2000 and a 99. Both of those can go in the stack. 2019. 92. Is that a D or a P? Yep, we can look at those for close AMs. 84. Yeah, and I really need to have a microscope to check these out. 82 goes in that pile. 84, 85 goes over there. 71. Another 2000. There's a 67 that looks pretty. I mean, it looks okay. Red brown. Whoops. Let's go with that one. All right. Definitely got some things going on here. 2005 and a shield cent that can go over there. 1990. You guys are having fun at my expense. Oh yeah, you were winning for a second. I'll give you that one. Poppy. Hey, welcome to the stream. Get one of my rare live streams tonight. There's another copper cent. We got a bag of. I got a $50 bag of pennies come in today, and I'm kind of sorting through them, picking out the copper, seeing if there's anything spectacular. So far, we got one Wheatie, and I buried it. Oh no, I didn't. There it is. Trying not to get too many going. As soon as I get a chance, somebody's gonna bring me a bank, and I'm gonna start putting these pennies. So you're gonna get annoyed with this little tingy ting sound every time. And I'm looking forward to annoying Big Country, especially. Come on, IHC. You want to? I got IHC over here. Got a whole bunch of them in there. Did we hit 25 yet? 2002. 93. I would love to find an IHC in a bag. I've never seen anybody pull an IHC in a bag. Yeah. No. Did you pull no, you didn't even pull a V nickel. There's another year of the wife's birth copper penny.
Yeah, that's copper.
I know.
And silver.
No, that's not from copper. You can't. Pennies aren't made of silver.
Yes,
only steel. What we got here? 1982 for the not quite copper pile.
82? That was the year I had something happen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I graduated high school.
Like I said, don't know what you're talking about. There's another copper penny. Shield cent. 91. 85. Some change on the floor. 99. Goes in that pile.
What am I doing with these?
Just you can put the coins in that jar for now. I won't pull. I won't pull from there. Penny on the floor. It took me longer to do that than I thought.
Hi, Bingo.
1990. Bingo the bird is making himself heard.
Because mommy's making noise.
And we got a 2000 and the cat fit.
I know.
And now the cat's over here investigating what Mr. Cimarron's doing and trying to get done. All right, so what do we got here? This one dropped. That's an 84 shiny. That's right. All right, set that over here. I guess there was more in that than I thought. I'm going to grab our next stack. Our next handful of change while it's a small handful. I should have made this hole bigger so I could actually get my hand in and out. But no comment again.
Yes, I know, Bingo. I'm almost done. I promise.
All right, 74. There's a 2021P and another 2021P. They can go over there, please. 15.
Huh?
She's putting that back in. We're going to start putting some pennies into my bank. We're going to put the bank right here. We're going to move those out of the way. See if we can get it on shot a little bit. Put it right there. You know what that is by its feet? Well, there's the rest of it. So I'm going to turn them backwards so I can get my access hatch here. And we're going to start filling R2 with pennies. Copper pennies only. R2. So yeah, I have this big old ugly R2 bank that I've had for a couple of years now. And we're going to fill them full of copper pennies. Don't do it. It's a trap, huh? Okay. All right, Admiral. It's a trap. I'm hoping he does. I'm going to put him back on the shelf and he'll sit there for a while. I called my dad today. I was talking to my dad. He was over here saying, well, he had to take a mandatory disbursement from his IRA today. And I was like, oh. And he was like, yeah, because he's 72. He's got to take money out. He doesn't really, he's not hurting for money. Let's just put it that. He's not wealthy. Neither one of us are wealthy people, but we definitely have done acceptable. So he has a government retirement, as well as some investments that he made from his career afterwards. Afterwards, he was a technical writer for the military. He worked, did some work for a major. How do I want to put this without giving it completely away? It's not that it's a big secret, but I just don't want it to come back to talk, because you could probably figure out who he was based on my name and everything if you looked into it. But he did some work on some non-fixed wing aircraft technical manuals. So if you had access to those, you'd be able to figure it out. And he kind of did okay for himself and made some decent investments. And after Mom passed, they had the right amount of life insurance, so he had more money that he also invested well. So saying that, he's doing pretty good for himself at 72. So he just kind of was talking to me about different things today and what he wanted. He was looking to buy some precious metals. So naturally he called me to talk to me because he knows I've been doing a lot with it lately, and we just kind of talked about some different sizes and different things he could buy, and went and showed him some options. And he's probably gonna be making a purchase in the next couple of days if he doesn't pop in. Hey Billy, thanks for stopping by, man. All right, okay. So we got a 78D going in the back of R2, 73. So he's definitely out there doing well. So I'm trying to share what little knowledge I've learned from hanging out with the brilliant coin, and I didn't mean that sarcastically. The brilliant coin community. And the what we share with each other, our knowledge. So I was passing it up the ladder, rather than down the ladder this time. But you always got to help everybody, especially the ones that helped you along your way. All right, we got 86 and a 90 something that's so dirty we can't tell. 77D for R2's back, 2005. There's a 71. Got some more copper pennies, right? Or not copper, zinc shield cents right here. Oh, we found our first 2009. Which one is it? It's the professional years or presidential years. I'm sorry, presidential years with the back here. Not in bad shape. First 2009. So that's the first one of those. Those get their own little house over here somewhere. 2021. And we're going to continue on with our penny search. That's a 68 for R2. And that's a 17. And a 74D for R2. Nothing spectacular, just a copper. Just a little copper. And that's an 88. Looks copper, but it shouldn't be. All right, what we got here? An 87 and an 82. 82 goes in that pile, even though I think that one's probably a zinc one from the feel of it. And it's kind of funny how we can be pretty close to being right about the weights of them, because we're just used to holding the coins. Those were all coins that needed to be. There's a 71, a little bit of red toning on it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it's mostly brown. Just a little bit of red. We'll put that in R2's back. I wish it beeped every time you dropped a coin into it. That would be perfect. But I'm not trying to spend $1 billion on things. It's just a nice little bank. I've had it a long time. And 99 for the pile. 16, 07, 15, 97, 98 for the pile. 04, 89, 15, 82 for the weigh me pile. All right, got a 79. D for the back of R2. 97. All right, there's another shield cent. There's an 89. There's another shield cent. There's an 01. That's a 2000 D.
93 and 94 Memorial Center.
93 and 94, but I don't have those listed. They're rotated off the center. Is that what you say I'm looking for? But those didn't look.
Lester Exton.
Lester Exton, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy the penny hunt we're trying to do. I'm trying to catch any rotated, of course, or any cuds like that as well. I didn't realize that was a big common thing to look for. I'll definitely start looking for them now. 93s and 94s. I'll pick it up from right here and pull those out as well. Take a look at those. Those I should be able to see with the naked eye if they're rotated dies. 95. Is that a P? That goes for the double die. 99. I'm still learning a lot about these pennies, and pretty much I'm going by Rob's mat. Ugh, I don't even know if I want to look at that one. That's kind of yucky. So I pretty much just looking at what's at Rob's mat. I like boxes better because it's certain satisfaction. That's a 74 for R2. Certain satisfaction to open up a roll. I mean, I guess because how old I am, you know, everything I remember working in places, and God forgive me now, but I wouldn't do it now. But back in the day, there's an 82, good looking 82. Go ahead and drop that in the 82 pile. Back in the day, you'd crack the roll right on the side of the register and would throw it right inside. Now, if I see somebody do that, I would cringe. But back then, yeah, I mean, I don't even want to think about the amount of silver that has passed through my hands in my life that I didn't know any better. There's an 81 for R2's back. That now I would never pass up. You know, 40 percenters. Yeah, 40 percenters aren't worth it. They're not even really silver. 99 now. 40 percenter. Yeah, give me another one, please. And you said 94 with a rotated die. When you flip them, the moral is almost sideways. Wow. Okay, nope, that's not going to qualify. So flip them this way. He says it's almost sideways. That's not it. Bags can be overwhelmed. There are a lot to hunt, and if we lose steam at some point, you know, I can just leave it here and come back tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. So it's 1981 for R2's back. You definitely have to have stamina to do these bags. You said 93 did the same thing? Let me put that up here so I can see. Is it either mint? Because there's a 93D. Here's a 93D. That one flipped over. Normal rotation. Not a rotated die. 2000. I answered that.
But I'm always looking for the bag enders.
Yeah, I would see how getting bags like this, I'd be massaging the bag trying to find out where they are myself. But I hope you just grabbed a bag and gave me a good bag. There's a 2000 for the stack. I mean, because right now I'm having a blast doing this, so that's good for you. You might have hey, tell me the next time you can get me one of these emails sent to you, because it's definitely something that I'm enjoying so far. All right, that's a beat up shield cent. There's a 95 for the 95 pile. There's another 95 for that. A couple of decent looking 95s there. 91. 14, 15. You remember for the 83s and 84s too. 90, and sorry about that. I'm not trying to talk to y'all, but I'm just trying to remember stuff myself. Another 95. I don't know what year that one is. 97D. 92. That's search for the close AM. Shield cent. And the last one, what?
Dimes are hard, but I do like a quarter bag.
You know, dimes, I did some dime rolls, and dimes were killing me. I mean, it was like I did 10 rolls and my eyes hurt for 2 days. So
That's what happens when we get old.
Well, yeah, my eyes don't focus like they used to. So definitely something. All right, so we're reaching. I keep reaching right into the middle of this bag, hoping to pull out another big old stack of pennies. Pull out the next winner.
EBT for the 93. Absolutely do not search the bag. They're 100% right from the bank, and I just make sure I am not shipping a full bag of zincs.
That's
To ever get.
yeah. I would hate to get a full bag of zincs. I get them at work all the time, but we get them from Loomis, so I get brain. I've got like if I wanted to right now, and you wanted to buy a bag of 2021s, I could go to work, pull out a bag of 2021s where the entire bag is 2021 peas, and mail them to you. I would never want a full bag of 2021 peas. That would just drive me crazy because I did do some nickels that were all 2021s, 95. That one's an older one, and it's in good shape. What year is that? 69. Good year. That's in really good shape. We're gonna put that one aside. That one definitely has a couple. That's a good looking penny. I'll probably flip that one up or put it in a book. I have to look at it a little harder, but right now that's one of the best looking older pennies I've seen so far today. 1974 for the back of R2. 1980D. That's not over there. I remember there's a 72P double die as well. 1974. There's a 78 staring up at me. 2015, 2016, 2014, 07. 2000 for that pile. 1984. That's got one P looking for a double ear. I'm going to set that aside because there's no way I'm going to see a double ear with my naked eye. And that's a D. We don't need to search that one. And my foot kicks the tripod again. Hey, Rocky Mountain Bear. How you doing, man? 2018, 87, 83. I bet you it's kind of cool actually seeing somebody that you sold something to enjoying what they bought there, EPUB. 1961. Yeah, it's crazy. I've seen some. I've gotten some in some of the nickels. We've gotten some gorgeous looking nickels, and we're like, why are these still out here? That's a 82 in circulation. It just kind of catches you off guard until you realize, how old was I before I really started looking at coins? I don't even want to tell you. It would blow your mind. Um, I always had a thing for silver, but looking at the rest of the coin, it's just something that it just started as something to kill time since we couldn't go anywhere, and we've had a lot of fun. I'm really new to this whole game. There's a one we're supposed to look for a wide AM. That's a close AM. I could see that one with my naked eye. I probably should just be looking at that. What were we doing with 94? Oh yeah, we were rotating them up. Nope. Okay. That's not on that. That's a 98, but it's got some serious wear, weak strike, and some damage. We're not even going to worry about that one. It's 1971P. Goes into R2's back. 75. Goes into R2's back. 2019. And yeah, people who say, wonder about me and my Star Wars thing, I can honestly tell them something that most people in this whole world, although there are two people in this house that can say it, most people in this whole world cannot say what I can say about Star Wars. I have seen every Star Wars movie in the movie theater during its original run. A lot of people can't say that because they're too young or they weren't interested in Star Wars when it first started out. Somehow, my wife and I both have managed to. Oh, we got a Wheatie. How come every time you're telling a good story, you end up with a Wheatie? Yeah, I appreciate it, EPUB. I mean, seriously, it's definitely something. So we got a Wheatie. She's a little, got some little what do you call it, patina on it on both sides. It's a 1957. I don't know if you can make it out, if it's going to clear up, but it's a 57. You can see it. But she's got patina, so we got a second. What happened to my other one? Uh-oh. Hope I didn't throw it in. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm going to be looking for that one. 41 seems to have eluded me. So she might have jumped ship. So we'll have to find that 41 again. If I have to dump out R2 and check through all the way back through R2, I sure will. Especially knowing she's there. There's a 95 for the stack. There's a 68 in red brown. Decent shape. Fairly shiny. Not a horrible looking coin. We're going to put her into R2 though. There's a 79 for R2. And a 74 also going in the back of R2. There's 83. That's definitely zinc. 89, 90, and a 96D. We're going to set all that back. All right. So that being said, I'm going to take 2 seconds. We're going to check the likes and see if we want to get some likes. And then I'm going to come back. All right. She's going to go ahead and pop out and pop back in. See if we got the likes so we can give away something. And I'll be right back with we got 20 likes. We need 5 more and we'll go ahead and give something away. I'm going to run over here to the fridge, get me a frosty beverage because this warm soda is not cutting it. And I'll be right back. Give me a couple seconds. Brief intermission. Smoke them if you got them, if that's what you're choosing to do. I'll be right back.
People are far away.
I know.
They're in the bottom of the door, I think.
In the bottom?
Where they?
No, they're not.
I moved around.
Bottom in the drawer?
No, door.
That's a twisted T. They're not in the door.
Well, then look on the middle shelf in the back.
That's where they are.
Okay. I knew I put them somewhere.
All right. This has now become adult programming because my friend BC, if he's still here, told me what these taste like, and these aren't bad. And it's easier for me to find this than it is to find a Yingling in my area. So, hey, Fleabag, how you doing, buddy? All right, so we're going to go through here. Yeah, we might call it at some point, but we're going to do at least a couple more handfuls before we call it. Well, everybody's starting to go to sleep in the house, so I don't want to be up too long making too much noise. Well, that's good. All right, there we go. My voice is back. I feel better already. So what are we looking at? There's a Wheatie. I can tell you right now. That's a 1945. Flipping it over, there's the back. Wheat cent. 1945. There we go. Here they come. 62D. In the back of R2. That's 3 Wheaties so far. 2005. Now see if I was... Look at this one. Look how shiny this one is. Right here. It's an 03. Okay. That was a good shape 03. What do we got here? Got a Road Rash coin of some year. I think that's copper, but I'm going to have to weigh that one, so I'm going to drop that in the weigh me pile. 93. Put the 99 over there. Got a 78 for the back of R2. Got another 78 for the back of R2. 94. 95. Is that a P? 95P. 99 goes in that pile. Check this 74 out. Whoa. Check that 74 out. That's really shiny. That is incredibly shiny. I'm going to set that aside. That's not going in R2. That's going to go into the collection at some point. I'll find it at home. There's a 73. Definitely going to find that one at home somewhere. There's a 1980 for the back of R2. R2's getting fed today. I'll be gaining some weight. 76. And that's a 01 for the pile over there. So there's a shield scent. There's a shield scent. Let's spread these out and see if we can get the shield scent out of our way. Definitely, I'm just picking the ones I know are shield scents real quick. All right, that's a 94. We're going to pluck that one out of here too. All right, 012. Haha. 06. 96. Okay. There's a slight variety right here. Easily seen by the plain eye. It is a slightly off-center strike. I don't know if you can really see by the top, by the In God We Trust. This is probably like a 2% off or 5% off at the most, but it's definitely an off-center strike on an 82. So she's been running around. We'll set that aside. How does the back look? The back slightly. It's more on the front, it looks like, but it's definitely an off-center strike. We'll put that aside. Those are easy for me to spot for some reason. I think my OCD screams about them. They're not round, but they are round. My CDO. I don't have it bad, but I do have it. There's an 81. CDO, because you got to put it in alphabetical order like it's supposed to be. Just remember that. Yep. If you truly have OCD, you should be calling it CDO. Yeah, those are easy to find. I see those when I see those, they come up. Oh, there's another 2009. And this one, well, maybe this is the presidential years. Maybe the other one was his professional life. I probably got these backwards. That's the professional, and I got the professional life over there. So that's my second 2009 for the bag. 88. EPUB's over here thinking, yeah, I got to hunt the bag with him, and awesome way to do this. I kind of like it. Yeah, but I'm having a good time, EPUB. Thank you very much for offering this. That one's slightly off, but not enough, I don't think, to worry about. No, actually, maybe another 81. Yeah, it's a little off by Liberty a little bit up the top. It's a little thin here. I don't think that's really enough to worry about. I'm gonna drop that in to his back. The other one was a little more. But we'll put that in the copper pile nonetheless. And there's an 83. There's a 94. And 87. Like I said, that CDO screams at me. Yeah, that one's wrong. Something's wrong with that one. It's like seeing I found a couple in what really got me hunting and got me interested in some of the hunting was when I was hunting some of the coins that we had, that we had before that. I was getting all these weedies, and I got a weedie that had a delamination error on it. And I was blown away by this because you could actually see the pores in the metal, where it just kind of ripped away. And I was like, that was one of the things that actually I was just like, oh, that's just too cool. I never saw a penny like that before. So yeah, definitely, EPUB, definitely. I just dropped another penny. There's just another nice 79D. Good looking, another nice, good looking coin. Another 82. All right, let's go over there in that pile there, junk. 84, 87, 74D goes in the R2. 68, kind of cruddy and grimy. R2 doesn't care. 93, 14, shield scent. 1970D. I think that's seen better days, but still got a copper. I don't know what year that one is. It's zinc though. 2010 shield scent. 84, 75 going into R2. Oh, can you hear him clanking in there as I put it into R2? I know you do. 01, 84, 2000 goes in the 2000 pile. 2000 goes in the 2000 pile. 91, 06, 04, 93, 02. Nothing. On a run of dead coins. 97. And the last one is a 95. That's a good looking 95. Hopefully that one will have one of those magical, mystical DDOs. And there's a 96 for that pile. All right. Next handful. Gonna reach into the bag. Hopefully we can find something cool. In this handful, I'm gonna take this shield scent that was trying to come with me, decided it didn't want to, and deposit it in the shield pod. All right, going through grabbing shield scents.
Yeah.
He needs a what?
Sensor, so when you drop a penny, it makes sure
Yeah, that's what I was. That would be awesome. I wish I had that R2. But like I said, that would cost probably a lot more than the one I bought, which was under $10. So thought I bought that one. Oh, it was a gift. Well, it was a gift, so it was free, and it's even more awesome. If she paid more than what she did, she's gonna keep it to herself, because that's the way it is. So we got a 68, 61, and a 70 for R2. That's my R2 impersonation. 74 goes in there too. Yeah, but imagine what that would do to all the creatures around here. They would be up here, and the bird would be crazy, definitely. All right, what do we got here? We got a 84, 16, 95 goes in the 95 stack, 2000 and D. We got a 67, brown, red, mostly brown. We got a 91, 83, 88, 85, 83, 82 for the stack. 99 goes over in that pile. 70 for R2. 90 goes that way. 2000 goes over there. 61D goes into R2. 89. 77 for R2. R2's getting his fair share today. Let me tell you. It's a nice looking 84, but not good enough. All right, so what do we got in these ugly ones? Can't tell. They're going to sit over there for a bit. 73D for R2. Shield scent, shield scent, shield scent. Big old pile of shield scents over there, and zinc in general. Not a complaint, just a statement. 91. Yucky. 77 again. 86. There's a 1960 brown. Right after that one, we find a 77D. R2 enjoys swallowing it. We got a 72P. This one's supposed to have the double die obverse, so we're going to put that over here to check later. There's a 76, a 94. That's the one we're supposed to check for that rotated die on. Nope. 91, 81 for R2, 7 zinc. 81 for R2, 97, 92, 92. Those are supposed to look for the AM, so let me pull that one back out. Set that over here. And that stack stuff I gotta go back through. 96, 78, and 89. Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't more. Especially with the recent price increases of copper. EPUB, they definitely are. People like, there are people that take them out of circulation every day. And then, they don't really think why they're just taking it out because it's copper. They think they can make some money at it. There are people like me who can actually melt them down. There are people that take pennies every day and crush them and turn them into little bead things. And at these little machines, take dimes and pennies and transform them into a keepsake through these crushing machines. And really, who can blame them? The value of a penny has gone down so much. Gravity works. That's the truth. 1960. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves today. Be back in a bit, says Muscle Shell. Thank you, Muscle Shell. I want to get that last couple. I'm probably going to do. I don't know. We'll do. How are you? How are you holding up? You ready for bed?
No.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going to do a couple more handfuls while as long as she's willing to stay up. And there's a 95. That's a D though. 87. There's an 82 that needs a checking. Another 82. That one's kind of shiny. I'm gonna put that one over there. Check that a little more in depth. 2000D. I'd really like to find one more good find before I call the bag a day. Because the bag is just gonna sit here overnight. 95P. 2004. 2014, 2014, another shield scent, 97, 97, 85. We got a run of zinc coming at us right now. Got a good run of zinc coming at us right now. Here's a 79. Good change of pace. So, get rid of that handful of zinc. Move on. There's a decent looking 95. We'll check. 2002, 19. That one right there looks like it might be an older copper penny. Let me set these down and take a look. I could be fooled, but that one definitely has that coppery. No, that's probably zinc. 93. Once you pick it up and change the light on it, it definitely was zinc. Shield scent, shield scent, shield scent, shield scent. Zinc. 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 Lots of zinc right there. 07, 07, 06, 1980. Good looking 1980. And that's not really. Once you look at it, it failed. 87, 1990, 01. There's a 78 copper penny. Yeah, definitely. If they keep that copper stays up, they're definitely going to be sought after, because there will be people who are unscrupulous and will try to melt them down and sell them. But once you melt them down, you really lose any of the value that you had, because it takes a little bit of money to melt them down. Um, it's a proper forge furnace like I have is not cheap. And then to run it, you're going through a bottle of propane pretty regularly, especially with copper, because copper has to get up so hot. Um, okay, Rosebud, thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you in Everyday Opportunity stream. I'm sure that we'll find some stuff at some point. You and I will have a transaction at some point. Just got to have the right stuff for me, and I'm mostly a stacker and not as much of a collector. I kind of would rather sit here and search pennies and find stuff that way than buy it. But there's another 69. But it's nice talking to you. Yep, I'll be in trade day. Every Saturday I have off, I'm in trade day. I don't think I'll make it this week. I do have to work this week on Saturday. When I have to work on that day, I'm at work when he starts. So hopefully, I think I close, and when I close, I'll never make it. And I'm pretty sure I close this whole weekend. So that means I don't get off till like 10 o'clock Eastern. And unfortunately, he's done by then. So I won't get to partake this week. So everybody else gets the deals this week. And I got to sit back and work, make some money so I can buy it the next time I'm free. So thanks again, Rosebud. See you around. Trade Day is a great place. Everybody here probably goes to Trade Day, whether they stay there or buy anything or just kind of hang out for a bit. That's the thing with these. There's only like 2% zinc, and the zinc has a how can I put this? The zinc, you have to be careful with zinc when you're doing it. Some of the zinc is going to burn off. The other thing you can do is you can add borax to it, and the borax is going to take impurities out. So it should pull some of the zinc out. You could also do some cupelling if you wanted to. I'm not going to do all that, but that 2% zinc, nobody's going to really notice anything. There's 2 more copper cents for R2's back. We're not trying to make, unless you're trying to market something as 999 pure, you're not going to, which I wouldn't market it if I know it has zinc in it. Because the closest I'm probably going to get to it would be I could probably get it to 9.9, but I would you're at 9.8, so you're not going to be able to. That last little bit, there's a 65. Put that in R2's back. That last little bit, we're not going to spend the money to chemically separate it, because copper's not worth that, to spend that money. If you could melt it and include it with something else, then you could that was like some gold, and quart some gold with it, and then you could separate it out. And this is 1970, but that's so involved, it's not really going to be. Yeah, you could do that. That would be awesome. You could definitely melt it, make your own rounds with it. Yeah, zinc is toxic. You definitely do have to be careful with zinc. I've done brass a lot. I've done brass where it kicks off this weird yellow smoke foam stuff when it gets hot and melts. So you have to be careful with all of it. I've stopped doing some of that because I don't have a good respirator. That's a 99, but I don't like the shape it's in. That one's kind of got some rainbow toning on it. I don't know if it's going to show up. And what year is it? It's a 94, unfortunately. It's just a zinc coin, but it's got some cool colors to it. We'll set that over here. Maybe she wants to take that one. Let her take a look at it and see if she wants it. If not, there's a good looking 99. Take a look for that wide AM. Drop that in that one, that pile right there. But the zinc is toxic. You got to be careful. When you're melting metals, a lot of the off gassing is not good for you, especially if you're doing platinum. If you're doing anything with platinum, you can get something called platinosis, which is really, really, really bad. But I don't mess with platinum because I don't have but 2 grams. Thank you, Kellen, if you're still here. You gave me my 2nd gram and so allowed me to call myself. Well, I didn't give it me. You sold me my 2nd gram, which allowed me to call myself officially a platinum stacker because I have 2 grams. So, yeah, I've got my design. I've made a couple of them. I just haven't, like I said, with work being so crazy, sometimes I don't get to do things that I want to do. Like right this week, I would love to sit out there and do that. But I'm only got 1 day and I got to cut grass and get a whole bunch of stuff done. I got a vehicle I need to fix because without my truck, I'm kind of crippled around here and I'm missing my truck. I don't want to buy a new one unless I absolutely have to. I'm definitely not going to buy a new one, but I don't want to buy another used one unless I absolutely had to. I just need to buckle down this weekend and get it all working. There's a 74 for the R2. It's just got a little problem. So, Money Inc. We found 3 wheat cents, a whole bunch of bright and shinies, some Canadian, and 2 dimes in this bag so far. It's definitely something we're having a good time though. Talking through it, running my mouth like we're having a talk show and I'm talking to you 93, 92. But right now we hit a slower spot. It looks like again, but it'll come right back around. There's another 69 for R2's back. If you wonder what I mean by R2's back, there's R2. Okay.
So glad you streamed this. So happy you're enjoying them. We need more. Have an endless supply from my bank. You can give a discounted price with S&M.
All right. We'll talk. I definitely probably will do this again. I'm enjoying this. Hey, Vintage, how you doing? Nice seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. Huh? Okay, she says she won't lift the box next time, so we need to, when they put it on the door. I'm sure they did not. My post person did not like us, because that means that she was probably beeping on the horn trying to get Sheila. Oh, she didn't?
I didn't hear. See, remember I told her that my office is the back of the house and I don't hear her.
Okay.
So she needed to put stuff on the porch.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure she didn't appreciate it either, but she can get out there and earn her money too. So, yep. Thanks again, though, EPUB. This has been fun. I'm glad I did this. Let's just put it that way. It was something I was like, well, let's see. We'll see how we do. I was hoping to get a little more on the wheat so far, but we've had fun, so that makes up for it. We do have a lot to go through. You are right. You are right, Mrs. Seymour. Blah. Try not to call her by her name. I do that way too much. And there's another one. Shoot, I called myself by my name on these channels before, so whichever. Another one for R2's back. All right, so what do we got here? We got an 82. That's pretty nice, but it's going to go into that pile, and we're done with that handful. We're going to reach in. Let's see how do I want to do this? All right. All right, there's our next handful. There's a 70 staring up at me. And there's a 85 for that pile. He said, I no, that's I found I've bought some things offline where I've gotten some for okay prices, but not that cheap. This was he was saying that copper cents were worth. EPUB was talking about copper cents being worth 3 cents a piece. That's their melt value right now. But nobody's buying them at 3 cents a piece. That I know of. I'm not. Well, there's a 72 that's about wore straight off. But that goes to the back. No, if I found something like that, you guys would be the last to know. I mean, first to know. Right after I sent my first shipment off, I would definitely tell everybody where to go. No, not how to get there. Not this case, but still. Yeah, because that would be endless supply of money, pretty much. I'd be doing as many penny boxes as I could to get those copper pennies. There's a 70. There's another 71 in good shape. Yeah, they're working on it. They're definitely working on it. So, yeah, the government is definitely working on messing up a whole bunch of fun. All right, so that's a 17. That's a 70-60. Yep, that's why there's a government. Every time you get something going good that you enjoy, they got to put their nose in it. That's a shiny one. 07 still has, actually for an 07, that's in really, really good shape. You can still see the watermarks on it, and you got the luster. I might hang on. That one, I don't know. That one I might have to hang on to. Let me see what I can do with that one. For a zinc penny, that's in pretty good shape. There's some question that some of the shortages is caused by the government holding these coins and trying to woohoo. Vintage. There's some question. I know it's some people just say it's a conspiracy theory, but I'm not sure. But I'm not going to say either way. But I will let you know that they're thinking. Some people are thinking that some of the shortages caused by this government holding on to coins. It could be because they're trying not to let COVID sweep around, which at one point was what I thought the first time through. This time, I'm not so sure. They want to get to us too. All right, guys, give me a second. We'll go ahead and run. We'll go ahead and figure out something and do a contest. See how many people we have. We got 9 people in the room. All right, so I thought that was a little bit off center. It is a little bit. It's a little bit to the top, not to the bottom. I don't know. I'm gonna look at that one a little better with under a scope. See if that one really looks like what I think it is, or am I getting tired? 68 going in the back. So, let me go ahead and think of something real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and do our giveaway. What I'm gonna give away is I'm gonna reach into my big old jar over here. I'm gonna pull out one of these coins that's flipped up. The coins that aren't flipped up in there aren't anything but change. But I put some loose coins in my fishbowl. Really? Why don't I see their names? All right. Well, hello, everybody who hasn't come in. Yeah, come on, DDR. We have the DDR. I'm going to have to. The DDR, I'm going to have to do some for. Let me clear this off, and then while I'm thinking, I'll think of some contests we can run that we can do live. And it won't take me that long. 20D. 26. I'm going to reach into my bag over here, my fishbowl. I'm going to pull out a good prize. And then I'm going to grab a couple other coins from some stuff I have sitting right around here that aren't special, but they're different. I'll give you some different stuff. Like I said, I've been doing some foreign hunting. Nothing special in the foreign hunt. I haven't found any silver or anything like that. I'm just looking for different foreign coins to enjoy. You know, if you can't find one type of coin, you can always find something else. It all depends on what you do. And I've been buying some foreign coins by weight, going through, sorting them, checking them out. Um, there's another 690. Ooh, dog. Take the flashlight with you. And there, so you know, definitely some things that you want to go ahead and you know that I enjoy doing. There's a 2000 in good shape. I want to check that back. Okay, so let me go ahead and run through these real quick. Batten down the hatches. We're going to go fast. There's a 79. There's an 81. They're both going to go on the back of R2. There's a 1960D. A little bit of toning, a little bit of crud. I'll set that one over here. We'll take a look at that one a little later. See what we like. Zinc, zinc. Yes, I hear you. And even the bird's telling me it's night-night. You can hear the bird. Bird's ready to go to bed, too. 82 goes in that pile to be weighed. That's a shield scent. There's an 80 for the back of R2. 94. We should look for no rotated die on that one. 90. 03. Just a little bit more here. There's a good looking 77. Nice and shiny. Good looking 77. A little red brown, but still a good looking 77. There's a 73. Little past her prime, more brown than red. She can go over there. There's a zinc scent. Zinc scent. There's a 77. It can go in the back of R2. 85. There's an 80 that can go in the back of R2. 2000D. I don't know what year that one is. It's zinc though. 88. Something in 2092. 04. There's an 82. I'm pretty sure that one's copper. And she's pretty shiny too. Well, she's now over in the stack of stuff to relook at. So that's where that will be. 16 goes over there. We'll shuffle this off. All right, got an 86 for that pile over there. 96. Almost wrapping her. All right, we got like 7 more. We still got a big bag of coins to come back and do some more some other time. I'm going to leave them sitting right here. As long as my animals don't eat them, we should be fine. 95. Put that on top of the 95 stack. 72D. Oh, let's take that back. 72S. Bright and shiny. We'll set that over here in the good stack. 74 goes to R2's back, and a 99D over here. All right, so after a drink of the adult beverage, I'm going to go ahead and get a pen and write down an answer, and then I'm going to come and ask you a question. And everybody, I'm going to write down, ask you a question. We're going to get an answer. I'm going to give the answer to the wife so she can see it. I'm going to ask the question. We're going to go ahead and do something. I think we're going to do a pick a number since it's late and my brain's not always functioning. I know I'm walking away. I just realized it when I walked away. Give me 1 second to grab a pen. Here's a pen. I'm going to do a pick a number, and we're going to play by. Hold on 1 second. I need a piece of paper. What guy? Oh. All right, I'm back. I got a piece of paper now. I'm going to write down an answer. I want to pick a number between I'm gonna tell you what it is. Just hush, 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 hush. All right, there. I'm gonna give you a pick a number range. When I give you that range, please pick one time. We'll play by the Price is Right rules. Price is Right rules are whoever's closest without going over is the winner. That way we don't have to keep going back and forth. You get one pick, please. One pick only. If somebody picks your number, retract. We're going to leave it open for like 30 seconds or so. Give everybody a chance to get in here and get it straight. So how many people got in chat? We got 11 people in the chat. So what? Anyways, we got 11 people in the chat. So give me a number between 20 and 45 and go. What are you written down?
No, I know, but I'm off my desk.
Okay. Anybody? Did y'all miss me?
I don't know what you wrote down.
There we go. Here they come up. They're popping up. Okay. Jimmy McCarty said 20. EPUB said 22. Vintage Soul said 33. Mud Swat said 25. Marsha Brady said 29. Mo Money said 24. Marty Thornton said 31. Lester Exton said 43. Got Boost said 44. All right. I'm going to keep it open for a little bit longer. Let everybody get in. Yeah, we almost ran for two. We almost did this for 2 hours, guys. It's been a lot of fun. Live streams always kind of surprise me when I do them, that how much fun you have when you're actually doing it. Hey, Mud Swat, if I didn't say hi to you when you came in, hello.
Yeah, your notifiers take a break.
Yeah. All right. Okay, guys, we just rolled it over to that's time up. So we're gonna call it time. We're gonna stop it right there. My number was 37. All right, there's the number written down, 37. So we got closest one without going over. I see Vintage Soul at 33. So 33, Vintage Soul. Vintage Soul, you're the winner. Vintage, drop me a line on my email. It's cmuron@gmail.com. Real simple. Channel name at gmail.com. Go ahead and give me a holler. I will get this shipped out. I'm gonna reach right in here right now and see what we're gonna give you. All right. Let's see if like I said, there's nickels, there's IHCs, there's a couple pennies. This is the first thing you get. All right, the first thing you're getting is a 1908 Indian head cent.
Nice.
Right there. This is one I got. I bought a roll of Indian head cents and went through it, and this is some of the leftover. No, she didn't get nickels. She got the Indian head. Well, there's several Indian heads in there. She got one of the newer ones. I'm also going to reach into this bag right here. This is my Asian coin bag. I don't know what these are, where they're from. I haven't had a chance to sit down with Coinoscope, so I'm going to grab a couple of them out of here. I'm just going to reach in here. There's kind of a cool shaped one I'm going to go ahead and give you because I know I got another one of it. So we got one of these, kind of cool. I don't know where it's from. You go use Coinscope, it'll tell you. And then where else? We're going to take one from this bag. We'll give you this one. That's in the wrong bag. That's okay. That is, I think that's Norway, but I could be wrong. That's 1946. It's definitely copper. It says Corona. It says Island. So we'll set that right there. Those two right there. That's out of my bag where I didn't know where it was. I'm gonna grab my European bag. I haven't sorted these. There's some French. There's some Spanish, some all kinds of stuff. Some of the French in here is kind of cool. It's aluminum. But I don't know. We'll see what we're going to reach. I'm going to reach in here. I'm going to turn my head sideways. I'm going to grab you 2 coins out of here as well. 1 and 2. And we got a German coin and a French coin. Now, this French coin is kind of old. This is from the Chamber of Commerce of France. It's 2 francs, and it's from 1922. It's about it's a little smaller than it's like a half penny size. It's definitely kind of cool. And then you got a 10 Pfennig, 1976 from. Hey Cameron, how you doing, buddy? This is we got that one. That's like I said. This is a Bundesrepublik Deutschland, so it's German. Not sure if that's DDR or which one, but it's 10 Pfennig. Or if this was after, I don't see it. 76. So that's prior to the wall being taken down. And then I got one more satchel. I'm gonna pull you 2 out of. This is from Central America. I'm gonna pull 2 random coins out of here. They're Mexican coins. It's actually Central and South America. I should rephrase that. And there could be some island stuff in here as well. All right, we pulled out 1. Hold on a second. No, I'm not giving you that one. That one's junk. I don't like that's all scratched up and nasty. All right, so what do we have here? We got 2 here. So I'm going to set that back. We got from the Republic of Uruguay. We got a 20 centimes from 1994. And then we got a 2010 10 peso coin from the Republic of Chile. So that's what I got for you. A whole bunch of different stuff. Some things that different people have. I'm really jealous about this one, being totally honest. I like these size coins, and that's a great coin. So I didn't pull it out, so you get it. That's awesome. That's in good shape. Nice French coin, 1922. Hey, Bionic Bull, how you doing? We were just kind of wrapping it up here. Maybe I'll do a couple more handfuls. So this is all you. This is all you. I'm going to do another handful while we're going on of the cents. I'm going to set this aside for Vintage. Congratulations, Vintage. I appreciate you for stopping by. Thanks for winning. Thanks for taking part in the contestants. And you get all those great little coins, including that 1908. Well, thank you, Bionic Bull. I that's one of those things where I'm going to be honest with you. I stole that idea from Cameron. And I appreciate Cameron for doing it because he definitely inspired me to do it. I do have some cards coming up that kind of got some stuff in my kind of coming up in my future that he might not be ready for. I don't know if he knows what an EV Hero is, an EV Heroes pack is, but I got 5 of them coming up. So I appreciate you guys watching it. Look, we just pulled a nice shiny bright 1980 right out of there. Nice and shiny. Blazer, as they call them. So we're going to go ahead and look through some of these. I haven't had much luck on the wheats, but we found tons, and I do mean tons of copper. So there's a 60. Speaking of, there's a 69 and a 68 for Becca R2. Oh, I'll admit it. I straight up admit I stole it. And I actually started telling people to go to his channel and watch him if they want more content, just so that way he can get some people from it. I'm not somebody who's going to tell you I didn't. So, yeah, I got one. I've already opened one, and I'm going to put it on. It's coming up soon. And I drew a really nice card. The first 2 packs I opened, I was kind of caught off guard by it. But it's definitely different opening up a Japanese pack of Pokemon cards because they only come with 5 cards in them. And I can't exactly, and you can't read them, so you actually have to go back and research the cards. So it's different. It's a different thing. So, and you can't read anything on the card, but they're great looking. I mean, they're great looking cards. Yeah, the 2-a-day, like I said, the 2-a-day was his idea, and I never would say anything different. And I did steal it, and I was kind of just fiddling around with it at first, and then the more I've been doing it, I've kind of been enjoying it, having a good time with it. Um, I just don't want to spend entirely too much, but it was interesting opening up that Japanese pack. I will say that. And I got 3 more of them to do as well. I'll probably film some tomorrow. There's a 1964, not bad looking either, but she's red brown, so we'll put her into R2. I'm sure R2 appreciates a 64.
Hey, you just said pretty good looking. I said thank you. You completely didn't.
I didn't miss it. I just wasn't feeding into you right at that second. Maybe later.
No. Too late now.
It's always
I gotta get up and feed him.
yes, I know.
And then go away.
Here's a look. There's a shinier 64. Check that one out. Got a little spottage on it, but still looks pretty good. Still looks good for its age. Treading on thin water.
Not gonna work. Silver Clan.
Hey, Silver Clan, how you doing? Thanks for everybody stopping by. I mean, and look, if you're not already a member of the channel, please hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell. Comment on a video.
The stacker got way ahead of us.
There's yeah, it's not even. I'm not even worried about Mad Stacker anymore. I'm just gonna send him what I told him I was gonna send him and call it a day. We were trying to keep up with Mad Stacker and make a contest of it, but you know, he just can slowly plug right along where I'm just not able to give the constant attention that we need to succeed because of my job. So it's okay. I don't mind. That's a 79 going to R2's back. That's a shield scent going that way. A couple more shield scents I can see. I'm going to pull out real quick. Get them out of our way. This wasn't a great handful. There's an 82 for the 82 stack. 74 for R2's back. 94. We're going to flip that one over for the... Nope. That one's straight up. No. There's another shield scent. No rotated die on that 94. What is this? That's an 89. A 2012D. What's up? I did not get an email. If you want me to participate in any events, give me an email and I'll see what I can do. It's all, a lot of it's, well, first of all, we're going to stop and check this out because we found a Wheatie. 1948. Out of Philly. Got a little crud on it. I'll give her some olive oil love, try to clean her up some. See what we can do. But yeah, if you're interested, I will, if I can, I will happily participate. If it's something I can do where I have to be there, we're going to be at the whim of my job because I'm still not independently wealthy and I still have to work and my job is a pain and I have to work too much. So we just threw a 79 in R2's back. And there's a 96 over there. There's a 2000. I'll put it in the stack, even though I'd probably still think about throwing it back. Is that what that was? Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it definitely chips right off. That might be paper, so I might be able to get that off pretty easy. Make that come back to life. I don't mind it though. It's still a Wheatie. It's a Wheatie I didn't have before, and I have a lot of Wheaties. What is that? That's a 95 for the stack of 95s. There's an 88, an 87D. 94. We don't need to put that. Oh, 94 is rotated die. Let's check that one. Bump. Nope, not rotated. And that's a 96. That's a 90. That's, you know, and you know what the funny, okay. The funny thing about yeah, I get you, EPUB. Funny thing about running this, so I'm just sitting in here chatting with everybody. That it's like I'm doing this. I'm like, what am I missing? What am I missing? Because I'm not paying attention to the chat the whole way. We'll do another handful. She's still stitching over there. There's a shield scent. There's a shield scent. That's an 84. That's a 95 for the 95. Another shield scent. That's zinc. That's a decent looking 88. Let's set that one aside. We'll take a look at that again. 07. Drop that one. But 1990 shield scent. Shield scent. 8 shield scent. What's that one? There we go. Let's look at another little blazer. 1963 out of Philly. She got a little bit of toning around the head and a little bit around the back, but there's still some reddish brown, still some red on that one. Still looks kind of good. I like that one. I'm gonna set that over there in that stack to go back through and decide how good it really is. Okay, there's a 2010. There's a 92. There's an 85 and a 19. That looks worse than a lot of these other copper pennies we've pulled tonight. 89, shield scent, shield scent, shield scent. What's that? 95 in good shape. Shield scent, 2021. There's another 60s. Blazing at me, another 63. Check her out. Another bright and shiny 63. Some of these I'm going to end up flipping up and putting them in giveaways. Because, you know, that's just what we do. We like to spread the coin joy away around with our friends. That's a 2002. There's another 63. We seem to hit the 63 mother load. This one's not as good as the others. It's got a little scuffing and such on it. But it's still a good 63. Still shiny. Not bad. There's 3 63s. And there's another shield scent. That shield scent. That 2019 shield scent got something going on that most of them don't. It aged right. Somebody did something to that, or they found something. That one, it looks like a real copper penny on that side. This side doesn't. But that side kind of looks like somebody did something right to it. No, this isn't in my town, vintage. This bag I bought from EPUB. He's already, everybody knows by now. This is a $50 bag, and it came out of Pennsylvania. The bag said, I believe that's right. Here's a 62. That goes in R2's back. What is this one? It might be. That wouldn't hurt my feelings. 78. But there's definitely some 63 shiny ones in there. There's a 72 shiny and a little off center. Oh, wow. Let me put these down and let's take a look at. Uh-oh. It's trying to be free. Where'd it go? Now, this is actually, you can actually feel the ridge on this one. So it's also a deep strike. So I'm not sure if that's struck really deep. But it looks like it's a little thicker on this side to me than it does over here, but it's struck very deep. You can see how it struck if we rotate it slow. Definitely has a deep edge to it. 72. So that's something that's a little different. That looks good too. We're going to definitely put that in our brighter, shinier pile over here to look at again later and decide what we can do with it. Yeah, the DDOs though, unfortunately the DDOs, I'm going to have to look at all those when I can put some eyeballs on them. So I'm sure there's one in. I'm sure there's probably something in here. Here's a 76 and a 78. That can go in there. So is that 72? That's when you search for the DDO on the obverse. Let's see. That's the reverse, silly. I can't see it with the naked eye. I'm definitely gonna have to relook at that one though. You think? Ugh, stop dropping it. Goodness gracious. I keep picking it back up though. Let me set that down. I'm getting the dropsies before I scar it up. 78. D. 1980. Gonna feed R2, it looks like. Up that 85 goes that way. Definitely some cool coins in here. 2001. Another 64. Another copper penny. 60D. Goes in the back of R2. 78D. Well, we're on a run of copper. We're on the copper vein. 78. 61. Hitting the copper section of our performance. 2007. 91. Shield cent. Shield cent. Shield cent. Shield cent. Uh-oh. Well, we just ran through our copper. There's a 61 peeking up at us. Another copper. All right, pulling these in. Don't want to get too many. All right, we got an 88. That goes that way. 90 goes that way. 90. Here's an 81 for R2's back. There's a 63. There's another 72. I'll put that in the 72 stack. There's a 71. Like I said, we just all of a sudden started hitting some good stuff here. 87. 77 for R2. Another good looking 07. Another 72. We're hitting some 72s all 73. All right, I'm going to have to run for 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me one second and we'll finish this stack up. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hey, legit. Sorry about that. I had to run for a second. I'm just trying to wrap up towards it. Yeah, I've gotten a couple like that here recently. I set them all in a stack so I can look at them. Sorry about that. I'm back. There's a 75. Those are definitely are thick and need some love looked at a little bit more. Some of the stuff you find are gonna. Hopefully, I don't fall too much of it falls through the cracks with me. But I definitely have a big old pile of stuff that can go back to zinc. And the copper though, there's a 60D. Copper though, I'm definitely hanging on to. R2's, R2 needs some more weight to them. There's a zinc scent. All right, 11s. That's 2 11s. There's an 01. There's a 73. Again, it's proud edged. Like I said before, it's definitely struck deep, so it's probably from mint sets, like they're saying that I didn't get. At least I can feel the difference and know there's something different about them. 91, 18, 17, 96, 09, 17, 78 for R2. There's another one of them 63s. There's another one. Nice and shiny. Good looking coin. 16. Yeah. Yeah, she does a good job. That's why I like to have her in here with me. She definitely keeps us going. That's a 95. Yeah, we found a few of those, Sheila. I mean, wifey, whoever you are today. We found a few of those in 63s. They're in that shape. 91. So we're definitely enjoying that. Let me take a drink. Rehydrate the vocal cords. 88. There's a 64 again. That goes into R2. There's a 77. Can go on R2. And there's an 82 in good shape. We'll put that in the shiny stacks. 89. 71 for R2. 85. Another 2000, but that's kind of yucky. Don't know what pizza pie that one came off of. It's got some road rash. 85 and 2014. All right, one more handful. One more handful. All right. All right, I got a handful. Whoop. Come back here. Man. What'd you say?
30 likes.
30 likes. Awesome, guys. I appreciate every like I get. Thank you. Just one more. Exactly. That's how I get a lot of times. She doesn't mind. She's working. She's doing what she's doing. And she enjoys her hobbies, and she enjoys working with me with mine. This is one we both kind of picked up along the way and have been having fun. And EPUB, can you get nickels like this too? I might get you to pick me up a thing of nickels. That's a shield scent. There's an 82 for the 82 stack. It's not a Wheatie. I wanted to say that was a Wheatie. That's a 59D. I was going to say that's a Wheatie, but that's a first year Lincoln scent. Memorial scent. Excuse me, not Lincoln scent. Spoke wrong. Apologize. There's a 2000. There's a 94 and an 18 and a 2006. Grabbing another stack. There's a 60. Staring up at me. Yeah, I don't blame you, Cameron. If you and your wife have a similar interest that you guys can do together, it helps bring you closer together as well. It helps make everything work. So if she likes pulling them with you, go for it. Mine's not into Pokemon, and but she knows that why I'm doing it, and she doesn't object to that. There's a nice 75, a little stained on it, but not a horrible 75. So she knows it's just, she knows that, my son's more interested in the Pokemon cards that I'm pulling than she is. So, but he grew up with Sword and Shield. He grew up with what? Pokemon Red and Green. Was that what it was first? He grew up with those two. We got a 70 and 81 for. So I've been around them. My favorite Pokemon game. They just re-released a new version of it, and I've been avoiding buying it. And that was Pokemon Snap. Of all the games to like, Pokemon Snap was my favorite Pokemon game. I just enjoyed just the whole concept of that game and thought it was just a cool game. A lot of different stuff. I played other Pokemon games, but that one was the one I had the most fun. Yeah, well, if I had that Burning Shadows Charizard worth $3,000, then I'm sure she would and be like, when's the auction? We can buy a lot of coins with that. You know how much silver you can buy? And the other thing is she understands that the money that I spend on silver is not money that I'm actually spending. I mean, she doesn't always get it, but whenever I stop and slow her down, I'm not spending that money. I'm saving that money. So that kind of changes, her thought process on it sometimes. Sometimes you have to remind her, this is money for our future. And I need to do another full stack video, and I've been putting it off. That'll be another fun one. What's this one say? 85D. That'll be another fun one. Last time I did it, I was just over. I think was I over 200 ounces when I did? I did one at 200 ounces. I did the 100 pieces of Silver Challenge. I've done the 1,000 pieces of Silver Challenge. That's right. And that was crazy because I thought I was going to come up short, and I not only didn't come up short, but I didn't show as much as I thought I was going to have to. I still had stuff that I could have pulled out. So it's kind of an interesting challenge. I counted all my constitutional as one piece each, and I have dimes, and I have dimes, and I have dimes. I have more dimes than just about anything. There's a 72 for the copper, and I'm probably gonna buy another roll of dimes this week. It's just dimes are really fractional, and I kind of like them. Get them. Don't mind looking through them. I'm gonna have to break down and break out the microscope and go through my dimes again and make sure there's nothing special in them. There's a 71. Goes to the back of R2 and a 62 for R2. And there's that shield scent goes that way. A 1960D. Seen better days, but she's in the copper pile now. What's this? That's 2008. Now I'm getting excited. Any shiny memorial backed coin, I'm like, ooh, is that another 63? Shield 2001. Yeah, much what you love silver dimes too. Yeah, I do too. I find a lot of silver dimes at work. I haven't lately, but I'm overdue. There's a 1980 silver. Yeah, silver. Listen to me. 1980 copper penny. I find a lot of them at work because the machine doesn't think they're real. 78, so that kicks them out. So I'm always walking into there with a handful, with a pocket full of dimes, just in case somebody put some change through the machine and didn't realize what that dime was that got kicked out. They put some of them aside for me as well. I got a couple people who'll do that. 1960 D, kind of shiny. That's kind of shiny. Got a little bit of brown in it, but she looks good. I want to set her over here. We'll take a look at. Like I said, my books aren't the best, so some of these might find their ways into my books. 21 shield. Some of these might find their way into my books. There's another one. Bingo. Another 63. I tell you what, You still here, Vintage? We found so many of these. We'll put one of these in with yours too. Share the love. Small date, maybe? Put on a 63. Oh, let me pull that back. I didn't realize they had a small date variety. Well, I'm definitely going to have to look at. So, they look the same size to me. Or maybe they're not. 60. I got to hook the phone up to the microphone. 1960D small date. Where did I put that one? Hope I didn't feed that one to. So I had a 60 small date, or is that something I'm supposed to be looking for? So I hadn't been looking. There's a whole bunch of 60s I threw right into the back of there. If there's a small date variety of that, I'm going to have to go back. There's another 63. Put that one with it. I'll give that one to her. Oh yeah, we got one of these. I bought these too. Look, I was thinking about this. So this is all vintage souls. Vintage soul. All right. So let me finish this stack, and then we'll do an end of stream giveaway. Do it the same, similar, just different number. And then we'll call it an evening. And we'll give you this similar stuff as that one. All right. So there's vintage soul stuff. Gonna put it in here. That's hers. Let me wrap through these last little ones, and then we'll go ahead and do another one. So that's a 92. I know I'm good. Thank you. 76 goes over here. Uh-oh, found another Wheatie. Was wheat stocks down? 1940. 1940. I should have been looking for a 70S small date too. All right, so that's over there. That's our 5th wheat cent of the hunt. So we're getting about what we should be getting for wheat cents, I guess. 84 shield cent. 99 goes in that stack. 92 there. Here's a 76. It's in okay shape. Go ahead and set that in that pile. See if we can find what we can find with that. There's an 84 and 90. Here's one that's got some color on the edges. Looks like it's sat and got a little roasty. Little rusty. Don't know what year it is. 05, 05. 2011. 97. There's a 75. 84. Oh, that's a D. Okay. 94. On the floor. All right, let's grab that penny I just dropped. That one needs to be checked on. That is not from this hunt. All right. All right, we're going to do another cool little giveaway. There's the 99. Goes in that pile. All right, we're going to do another cool little giveaway. We got 5 people in the chat, so I'm going to do a quick pick a number. Thank you guys for hanging around. Shoot, maybe be time to change my channel pick. Maybe I'll make it a goal. Whoever designs the best pick gets a free Pokemon pack. That would be funny. So I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick a number. I know what number it is. Make sure you can't see me. All right, I've written it down. So there's 5 people in the chat. So we're gonna do a number between 20 and 35. Closest wins. Price is Right rule. So go ahead and pick between 20 and 35. And when I say go, so go ahead and go. Closest wins. Got to be over 18. Got to drop me a line. You know, all the usual yada yada yada. And I'll do the same thing I did for vintage. I'll pull one out of the hat and grab some of the foreign, put some foreign in there, and I'll see if I can find a 63 to throw in there too, since we got so many of them. All right, go ahead and go. Good luck, everybody. And Mrs. C. Muron can't win. If you ever questioned. So I got 2 so far. Who else is going to join in? Yeah, I think we're probably down to just a few. Everybody else is just letting it run for some minutes. All right, so I'm going to reach over here and I'm going to try to find you a 63. That's not too shabby. I got this one. It's got a little color to its head. We'll start you with that. All right. So we got 4 of them in here. We got what? 6 people going. One of them's wifey. So that means there's one person that hasn't gone. I'll give you a couple seconds more. And then we'll go ahead and call it. Just long enough to finish the 12-ounce beer. Give it to Mud. All right. So we're going to call that. So that's everybody. Number was 23. That's why I chose that one. Yep, Michael Jordan. We like Mike around here. So I'm gonna reach into the bowl. I'm gonna try not to pull you a nickel. There are a few nickels in here. There's a couple Wheaties. Mostly it's some Indian heads, because I got those Indian heads. Whoa, that's a good one. All right, E-Pub. You ready? All right. Yeah, that's what it says. What? In 1897, Indian head cent.
Nice. Good job.
So, see, one good turn deserves another. You said you wanted me to pull one. I don't think you realized I had them ready for us to give away. Yeah, that's what it is. So let me go ahead and get you some constitutional to go with this, or some not constitutional, some foreign to go with this. We're going to start with the Central America and the Central and South America coins. We're going to pull out 2 coins. And I hope you don't mind that one. But after getting the Indian head, I'm sure you don't mind any of these. This is a Bolivar Libertad. It is from Venezuela. It's 10 Bolivares. It's very light, very shiny, very small. And this one is from Estados Unidos Mexicanos. And it is a 1995 N1. I guess they have $1 at that time, using $1 at that time. That's a $1 coin. It's a bimetal coin where they press the second coin inside the first one. Yeah, EPUB, you should have my email. So you need to just send me an email with your address so I can send this back to you, buddy. I'm going to reach in here. I'm going to pull out this coin. And I'm going to reach in here. I'm going to pull out. That's trash. Thought it was cool. It's all twisted and everything. So not every coin in here has been sorted through. And you got an older Italian coin. So you got a Republic Italiana, 200 lira from 78. It's not that old, but it's got a nice little gear on it. Looks like it's bronze or brass, one of the two. And you also pulled what is this one? A 20 Piena. I hadn't checked this one out. Sumen Tazavalta. Anybody remember what that is? I'm not sure what that one is, but that's another cool coin. You can check that on Coinscope. Coinscope works really well. We got one more bag to go through. This is our unknown Japanese Oriental coins, and I'm going to reach in here and pull out a couple coins. Let's give you these two. I don't know what they are. I really don't know where they come from because I haven't Coinscoped any of this stuff, so it might be Japanese. This one is going to be cool. This looks like it's 5 millimes. It is definitely from some sort of Arabic country. It feels cupro nickel, and it says 1917. Wow. So it might be Saudi, might be somebody else. So definitely put that through your Coinscope and let me know where that one came from. And then here's another one. Have no clue what that says. Has a little crest on it. And it's definitely from somewhere. Guy's got some mess on it. So maybe one of those, I don't know, maybe Thailand, maybe. I don't go often very live, Cameron. My work schedule is kind of really weird, and then I got to have the coins to go live. And right now, this kind of was a last minute thing. We just kind of threw this together tonight, and I do like to give people back, give back to everybody because I've won a lot through I've won a lot over the course of this past year or so on a lot of different channels. And I just going to give away some stuff that I like because that's pretty much what I have laying around is stuff that I like. You might get a war nickel. You're not going to get, I'm going to tell you what you're not going to get from me. It's really hard for me to give up a Merc. It's really hard for me to give up a Walker. Yeah. Well, if we do the nickel bags, the nickels, I don't know if I'll do live or not. Because we do a nickel, we're trying to do a nickel battle. The wife and I, and we got it started. We've done like 3 episodes so far. The whole thing behind it is that we split the bag up 50-50 or whatever box I get 50-50, and we both pick some rolls out. And then we go ahead and search our rolls, and we have like a little competition to see who's going to fill up our book first. Right now, vintage. Just so you know, I threw an extra coin in here that you weren't aware of. So when you get it, enjoy it. It's something that we found a whole bunch of tonight. So I just threw one in for you, and I threw one in for EPUB. Yeah. War nickels are most epic. And I found all the war nickels in our little competition, but she's found some of the really older, harder stuff to find. So at the same time, I think she's ahead by a few points. But we're having fun with it. We got our own little point scoring system based on how many were produced. So that way, your older, smaller coins, you're going to get more for. And then of course you get a lot for it. Like if you come across a V nickel, you're going to get a ton, or, if you get buffaloes, you're going to get some. So we definitely, we definitely have a good time. It's one of those things where we're having a good time together with this stuff. And it was kind of a competition, but it was also a way to grow the channel. And then the coin shortage hit us right as we were starting to do it. So the last box of nickels I got from the bank, they were all uncirculated. So yeah, they were all 2021s. So that didn't do me any good for hunting. But like I said, I changed banks recently. Went from the big old BOA to a local smaller bank since I moved out in the sticks, and just trying to get coins. You know, whatever they give me at this point, they're showing they're trying, and I appreciate it. So I'm not going to tell them no. I'm gonna walk out with the coins and go, dang it. So and then put them through work, so at least they think that, you know, they're servicing their customer, making their customer happy. Which they are. They're just not making me ecstatic. So we got this big bag of pennies. All right. And I'll show you what we got left, because there's a ton left. Try not to show off my messy table. But we got this bag. And I agree with you, Mud. We got this bag. There's still a lot of pennies in here. We got a pile of returns. We've got some to go through here, some to go through here, some to weigh here, some stuff to go ahead and figure out what I'm going to do with. And we got R2, who's got, he probably got about that much in him right now. So we're definitely getting along our way. I appreciate you guys for coming out. This was awesome tonight. I enjoyed talking to you. We've been going for 2 hours and 47 minutes. It's incredible. That we can talk about nothing at the same time and have a good time. I think that's your 63 there that I've got there, EPUB. So again, thank you. Yep. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys a lot. This was fun. Look forward to doing it again. And Cameron, like I said, again, I stole your idea. I appreciate it, bud. And look out. We'll be having some, you just opened the box, by the way, yesterday. You opened the box that I just bought. So I hope I can get 2 V cards out of that same Pikachu box, because I picked that box up. I just picked that box up yesterday or the day before. So it kind of made me laugh. So I don't know whose idea it was. It was you're the first place I saw it. So hey, EPUB, no problem. I'll probably hang on to this, and I might stream a little bit more tomorrow. Don't know when, because tomorrow I'm off, but it won't be too terribly late. And tomorrow I'm definitely off, but I got a lot to do, so I'm not sure when I'll be able to get to it. All right, Mudswat, thanks for stopping by. Cameron, thanks for stopping by. Vintage and EPUB, thanks for stopping by, and congratulations on winning. Everybody that came by tonight, if you're watching the rest of this, or if you pop back through, thanks for coming by. Appreciate you. We'll be doing this again. Thank you. Y'all have a good night. Bye.